Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to be doing another installment of the A to Z times 2 series. We are on week 16 and we are going to be doing paper clips. So if you are not as yet following along, there are 16, well, this will be the 16th installment of the A to Z times 2, and you can watch the series on my YouTube channel. It will be under the playlist A to Z times 2. Okay, so today we are going to be doing paper clips, and it is nothing new. We've had paper clips done in so many different ways. So I'm just giving it a shot today in my way. So let's get started. So I thought the first one I'm going to show you is the one with tassels on it, and I wanted to also show you my makeshift tassel maker. Now I do have the Works all-in-one, or all-in-one works, or whatever it's called, that does make tassels. But I thought for those people that don't have much supplies or really don't want to go and invest in things like tassel makers, because that's not the only one that does make tassels. There's quite a few that actually make tassels, but I thought for those people that don't want to invest in tassel makers, etc., maybe I'll show you a quick way on how to do this. So I've just taken normal cardboard over here, cereal cardboard, and this one over here needs some help. And the best part about it is that cardboard comes along all the time, and once you make one, you can make many of it, and you can actually adjust the sizes that you are making. So all I did here is that I took a piece or a rectangle. It doesn't matter how big your rectangle is, that doesn't matter in terms of how wide it is, but how long it is going to determine the size of your tassel. So you'll see that I have two that says 4.5 centimeters, and then I have one that says 3.5, and then somewhere I have a very tiny one, and I think that was 2 centimeters or whatever. But I like to work depending, like if I'm making jewelry, I might use the 4 centimeter one. But if I am making tassels for my paper clips or for my journals, then I like to use the 3.5 centimeter one. And probably if you're making tassels to go on your spine, then maybe the 4 centimeter one is something that you can consider. But as I mentioned, because it is so versatile, then you can do it in any way you want to, or any measurement, as long as you get this. So when we say 3.5 centimeters, we mean 3.5 centimeters from top to bottom. Okay, so in actual fact, your tassel is going to be 3.5 centimeters long. So then what happens is that out of the 3.5 centimeters, I draw a line at 0.5 centimeter. Now you can work out what that would be in inches, and as you play along with it, you'll decide what measurements you want to use, to be honest. So I drew a line at 0.5 centimeter and then at 1 centimeter. So there's my line at 0.5 centimeter here, and there's my line at 1 centimeter here. And in between the 0.5 centimeter and the 1 centimeter, I just cut a little groove over there. Okay, and so that you'll see now why I did that. I did the very same thing with a 4 centimeter. I drew a line at 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and that would be 3 centimeters long. Okay, so let's see what I use it for. Just putting my ruler aside here. Then I take ordinary embroidery thread, nothing fancy. And then I will take a there's it here. Then I'm going to take a split I just completely forgot what this is called. How do you like that? Not a split pin, jump ring. A jump ring. Oh yeah, a jump ring. And this is what I'm going to do with the jump ring. Take my 2 round nose pliers, or any pliers that you have. Yeah, I would not suggest you use your nails unless you've got really strong nails, and I don't. So all I'm doing is I'm opening up the jump ring, and I think I told you, when you open up a jump ring, you open it up by pulling it back to front. You never pull it side to side, because that will weaken your jump ring. And then what I'm going to do now is, once I open up that jump ring sufficiently, I am going to take my thread, my embroidery thread, and so I'm using yellow because I want to use it for my kit, my not my kit, my junk journal, my Bustling Bees junk journal. So if you are following along on that series too, there's quite a few videos already on it, and then you can watch it. There's a playlist on it. Now, ladies and gents, I am a left-handed person, so that opening on that side suits me better. However, if you were a right-handed person, you probably are going to be using the opening on that side there. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. All you have to do is flip it around whichever side, and then it'll work for you. And I need to make another one. As you can see now, that is getting a little bit weak, and I can just throw it away and make another one. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my split pin, not my split pin, again, my jump ring here. I'm going to just stand up for this. I'm going to put my jump ring here, and I am going to put the opening. Okay, so I'm going to put the opening towards the top like that. Okay, and it gets easier, I promise you. Just put the opening to the top and hold it in place. Let's just make this opening a little bit more. Seems like it's not lying too flat, so just open it a little bit like that. So this is the only tricky part, is to get that opening to lie flat like that and away from you. And then you're going to take your embroidery thread, and you are going to do this. And if you hear noise, it's because my son decides that he wants to join me here while I am filming. So he's moving the chair around at the other desk, so please excuse that. Oh, talking. Now can you see that that embroidery thread is going to be longer than is needed here? And you don't have to. I just like it. Now it becomes tougher because I'm holding my embroidery thread there, and I'm holding the jump ring, and I'm very lightly now doing that. Oh, sorry, out of frame. I am very lightly taking my embroidery thread, putting it over and into the opening of the jump ring, while still trying to maintain the gap between this here. Okay, so the sturdier this is, the better it's going to be, right? And don't make it very tight. And then again, now that's 3, 4, and 15. Now you can decide how long you, or how thick you want your what's this word, your tassel. 15 to 16 is quite okay with me. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jump ring and I'm going to just close it a little bit like that while I was still holding it. And then I'm going to take my other one now, and I am going to make sure that hole is closed properly. Sorry. Right, make sure it's closed properly. And then, so that part is sorted. Now what you're going to do is you're going to ensure that you are going to now do the other part of it. So now I'm going to cut that out at the bottom over here. Cut it out. Cut it down here like that. Okay, so it's pretty snug now. and you can leave it to the bottom, and then you take a piece of embroidery thread, that long. How many centimeters is that? About 32 centimeters. Really? 32 centimeters? Really? No, man. That's not 32 centimeters. That's nonsense. About 16 centimeters. And now all I'm going to do is that, making sure that that is still maintains its gap, I am going to take this, thread it to that side, hold it down here in the back, and going to then take that piece and push it through there. So this is how it's going to look on this side over here. Okay, remember that's the piece we started with. So I'm just going to lay it down on my table, and I am going to pull one shorter than the other, and I am going to make a knot. Okay, just a knot, one knot. Now it looks harder than it is, and the reason is obviously I'm doing it from far up, so I am not sitting down at my desk and doing this. Right, so I've got my one little knot. Now the longer piece, I am going to take it and I'm going to thread it through again, that way, around here now, over, thread it through again, while still making it tight, thread it through one more time. Okay, and now we are ready to tie this now. Okay, so this one, just this one that's down there now, just take this piece, take it to that side, so they're both lying on one side but on opposite sides, and then make your final 2 knots or so. Now, okay, so that's the 1 knot, and make it nice and tight now. Your second knot, yeah, and I think the tighter it is, the better it's going to be. And then you can pull it out, or you can cut it while it's in there. I prefer to cut it in there while it's in there, and then I'll work through it. So I put my scissor through and I cut, and I cut again. I pull it out, then I neaten it, like that. And there's my part here that I can then attach to my to my paper clip. Now I want to show you something, and you must be wondering, oh my greatness, why is she making it so complicated? Because these are ready made ones, right, which are done already for us, maybe 2 centimeters or whatever. Try getting a thing through there now. Try getting a jump ring through there. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So in this way, that jump ring is already secure in there, as it is. Okay, so that's my tip, and that's why I like making my own, simply because I can do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean comb. Here's the ready-made one. A clean comb. I'm going to hold my jump ring in place, hold it quite tight, take the comb and then brush it out, and use the fatter part of it first, and then you can use the thinner ones, or the ones that are not so far spaced but more narrowly spaced. And wow, there you have your beautiful tassel that you can add to your paper clip. So let's see, let's put it onto this. Here's my paper clip here. I'm gonna add that to my paper clip. Now I showed you a tassel I made, I mean a paper clip I made like this, but I didn't show you how to make the tassel. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to make the tassel. And then since we are doing a bee theme, I have some bees somewhere here. There we go. And I am going to add that bee as well to my tassel. I'm taking a very small jump ring. I have no idea what the size is, and I'm just wondering whether I should be taking such a small one. I'm going to take it. Let's see what happens, okay? Otherwise I'll just pick the size up. Now I know that in many countries you can get the jump rings, like a set of jump rings, and you get different sizes in it. I think maybe if you're not a bead maker, I mean yeah, that doesn't help, right? if you're going to be losing it. Okay, so maybe that was an opportunity for me to take a size up. Okay, so I'm gonna take a size up. Oh, there's it here. Maybe that's my opportunity. Okay, you can use the different pliers as well. Flatter pliers might work better. I don't know. I don't seem to have a problem working with these, so clearly maybe I do have a problem. Right, so I'm going to put it in there, and then I am going to put my little bead in there. Okay, and then I'm going to close it up. Right, so that's one way of doing a paper clip. And now how cute is that? How cute is that? Let's see, where's our journal? I think I moved my journal to one side. Give me a second. I knew I wasn't going to be working with my journal today, so I moved it to one side. Yeah, I am just trying to get this out quickly because I am going for a little get together, but it was what's this word, postponed till later on during the day, so I can get this out. So let's just put it here. I don't need it here, but I'm just going to put it here just to show you how it works. And forgive me, I got a very old jumper on because it's really cold here. Okay, just moving it. And the best part about this is it's interchangeable, meaning that if you can just put these on when you're really making, when you really need to, right? And so that's how it's gonna look in your journal. So let's see, how pretty is that? How pretty. There we go. And I tend to like paper clips that I can see on both the sides. I mean, I won't only use it, right? I tend to like it. So that's one paper clip done. Let's leave our journal here because maybe we'll show you the rest. So I thought I'll show you this one here, and that's paper clip number 2. So all you do is you open your paper clip up, but before you open your paper clip out, I just want to show you something here. Now you're going to have to manipulate your paper clip after this. Okay, remember. After this whole exercise. So now let's say that is your paper clip. You are only going to try and get your beads on that part there, because if you get your beads anywhere else, they're going to stick out and they are going to make that go out. Just give me a second. Okay, so what you're going to do, as I mentioned, is only make sure your paper your beads go to this part here. Okay, so what you're going to do now here, yeah, please excuse my son, he he loves to pretend he's snoring and stuff like that. Open it up, and then these are seed beads that I am using, and I am going to be placing them in here. I would use yellow, but I actually lost my entire, I didn't lose it. That losing it means that you I don't know what losing means, but I don't know, it's somewhere in this craft room, but my entire container of yellow beads, I have no idea where it could be. So here we go, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bend it a little bit more so that it comes to, it opens up here, and yes, okay, so now that it's there and it's like that, now we got to manipulate it to make sure that it is sitting in the position that, you know, in its original position, let's put it that way. Okay, so we're manipulating this paper clip to make it look half decent again. Okay, so kind of like that. And then what I'm going to do now, once again, I am going to take a bee like that, and I know that's bronze and that is a different color of bronze, but I am not going to get my other bronze one, so this is going to work. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it in there. Oh, come on. Yeah, it doesn't help when your nails are a bit long, but you know, my nails are not even long. And then you're going to put it in there. I remember when I used to do bead making, I could never keep long nails. And you are going to put it in between these two, so two on this side and two on that side. And then you're going to do that, right? And then, so that's there. Now what I want to do is that I want to stop those beads from moving, and normally I will use E6000, but my E6000 is dry, so forgive me. I'm going to try and use this. I haven't used it as yet. So I am going to put a little, I wonder if it is even open, I don't know. I can't remember using this. It smells pretty strong. Yes. Okay, so there is some coming out. I'm going to try and let's stand up for this one. Maybe it would be better. I'm going to just add some glue to this paper clip here, so it doesn't, to this bead. Trying to get it into the, or around the bead. Yes, and so that it will dry and stick in place. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Okay, so bring it down a little. Yes, and then hold it there, and then do the same with this one, just a little bit in there. And then bring it down, and then leave it to dry. and then it should dry in place. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna leave it for a while for it to dry in place. I think we might be. I think so. Let's just add a little bit more. I don't want to pick it up, right? Because then it moves to the top. So just put it down and just add some there and then some there. Okay. So I'm keeping it at this angle so the beads fall to the bottom. So excuse me if you know, I apologize that you can't see that. But that's the only angle I could get it to for that to work. Okay, so that's done. That's another one that you're going to do, and I'll show you how that's going to work just now. Okay, and then let's do another one. There's another one here, and I made some ready-made dangles. No, I didn't make it, I had it. So that's that one there. I found it in my scrap box. So here we go. And you can do the very same thing for this, but now you are just making your dangles and then you are putting it in here. Okay, and if you want me to show you how to make the dangles, then sure, let me know. I'm just putting it in there like that. If I can get it open. And in this way, there we go. So you can do that, and then you can add to it like that. And there's another set of dangles there. Okay, and then I think the last one that I have for you, let's move that to that side, and let's take this here. So here, nothing new at all. I'm going to take some material and a paper clip, and I am going to make a paper clip dangle from material. But what I wanted here was, sorry, very thin, very thin cardboard. I mean, not even cardboard. Maybe 128 GSM. So here I'm going to push it in through there like that, kind of like that, to see whether that's the size I want. Yes, and how long do I want it? Maybe about that long. My son's getting very impatient because he wants to go and I am busy, but it's not yet time to go. Like that. Okay, so all this is doing is it's giving it the stability that I need in order to put the material on. Okay, and if you don't want to do it that way, you want to just keep it shorter in the back and save on material, then that's okay as well. So I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to add it to it, like that, and like that, like that. Okay, I'm going to pull it down a little bit more on this side. And then all I'm going to do now is that I'm going to open this up like that. Sorry, I'm laughing because oh gosh, my son is quite a character. He's doing everything in his power to make me make me get off this chair and go. So I'm just going to do this like that, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, now that was just ordinary glue. Now I'm going to use my fabric glue because I'm working with fabric. And then I am going to now try to see how much I need to be able to cover that, and that's why my piece is much longer than I need. Okay, so you can always cut it off. So ladies and gents, I hope you are enjoying your Easter weekend. It is raining again over here, so it's crazy, the weather. And just taking this. Doing that. Be like that. 1 minute. Okay. So there, that's on that side. And then I'm going to turn it over. Just remove this, some of them. Going to add it to this. Yes, so as I was saying, it's raining really heavy over here, and sad. I have to go to the shop and I have to go out as well. It is not my preferred weather to be outside, but duty calls. Excuse my son, he is just being what you call it, just doing attention seeking now. So just neatening up the edges. So there we are. Gonna add this to it. He knows he's doing the wrong thing, but he still wants to get my attention. Add that to the middle. So decide now which side you want it to be, because remember this side, as although we had done that, it's not going to show. So if you want it to go from the left, then you put your stuff on that side, right? Okay, so I mean right, then you put your stuff over here. If you want it to go from the left, then you put your stuff there. So I am just going to add this probably down the middle like this. Sorry, my craft desk is looking a bit untidy. Please forgive me. I'm trying to get this video done as quickly as possible, but still make it comprehensive enough. And now I'm gonna just add some glue, probably to the middle. I'm still working with craft glue over here. Not craft glue, the other glue. Now notice I only put this here, I didn't turn it around. The reason why is this is a little bit thicker, and then it's gonna make that part of the paper clip go up like that, and it's not necessary. And if you're wondering where I got these from, you'll find that I use a lot of them, not the lace, but the lace card holders. I print all my lace card holders from Digital Collage Club. You will hear me mentioning Digital Collage Club very often, and I have a lifetime membership with them, so I use them for I even supplement my journals with some of their designs, as well as Graphics Fairy. I have a monthly subscription with them as well. Right, so we've done that, and now I am going to have to probably, unfortunately, throw that away because it looks a little too erect for me. And then I'm going to add that onto that thing like that. Don't know if it's centered. Gosh, it's gonna work, right? Yes, I'm gonna add that there. Oh, it is open. Like that. And then, sorry for my really old cardigan. I mean, top, whatever you want to call it. It's very old, but when you're crafting, you can't really wear all the new stuff, right? There we go. So I'm just going to trim that off. I shouldn't have put that away. Trim it off to neaten the edge here, like that. And I'm sure, I feel like I need to add some contrasting color to it. I'm going to see how this looks if I add some on either side. I don't know. No, it looks nice, but then I think it's just, yeah, I think I don't know, no, I'm fine. I think I like it. I think it's nice and plain. Okay, so that is one of the fabric clips that I made. Now I know that the series was about paper clips, and I can tell you that I think I've got one or two other series, other videos, can't remember, dealing with paper clips, so you are more than welcome to check those out as well. Right, and I can even add a little thingy here, you know, like pin with that there. Let's try and see if I can do that. And I got it in yellow. Oh, sorry, this here needs to be closed. I think you'd be looking for a lot of trouble if you don't close those things there. Let's see if this is going to take. I'm not sure. Now, maybe this little dangle here, somewhere here. Because you can't put it onto the paper itself, remember, because that paper has cardboard on it. So yeah, you see these pins are not very sharp, so maybe I will just try and put it in here like that, here like that, and let's see, just to add to it. Like that. Okay, and let's set this straight because it went off. There we go. So there's a little dangle there as well now. Okay, so let's see what we did today, what we managed to finish today. In terms of our paper clips. Where's that one? Oh, I took it I took it out. I actually took it out. So we made the dangle, we made our very own tassel for that paper clip. Oh no, I didn't take it out. I put it in here. I put it in here. There's that one. And then we just made a bigger one as well. Here we go. It's two different sizes. Then now, right, so these are stuck now, right? They stuck. They're not fully stuck, but they stuck enough. So I would need to dry them for a little longer, but I wanted to show you. There you go. Then this one here. And then this one I made in the opposite direction. So exactly, this is how these look. So let's spread them apart. Yeah. Sorry, ladies and gents. My son is never going to leave me alone until I go down. So, no matter how many times I tell him to. And then let's say this one over here. Oh. Now, you know why? Because I've got this on this side. So, it's not going through. Just pick it up and put it there like that. And wasn't very wise of me to try and put it through with this here. Let me just put it on its own somewhere. See, material is catching here now, doing damage to this one. Let's just put it here on this one. Yeah, see, it kind of changed it now because it got stuck on that one. Okay, let's put it on this one. And there we go. This and this one here. So that's one. Sorry, there's the one here. Okay, and then there's the others over here that we made. Okay, so that's it for today, ladies and gents. That's my paper clips. I hope you enjoyed them. I don't think it's anything new. It's just my way of making some different paper clips. I mean, not when I say different, I mean all the different ones that I use in my journals. There we go. And then the ones that I use, I've made before as well, so they would also form part of the the collection of paper clips that I use. So do take care, everyone, and have an awesome day, rest of the weekend, the Easter weekend, and have a blessed week ahead. From me at Santani, Santani at Sunny Creates. And just before we go, if you enjoy content like this, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel as well. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.